Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today my guest is Simi Khongtiang. She is a Meghalaya director which has directed Ka Chithi, which recently got premiered at Bangalore Film Festival. So do watch the whole video, like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. My first question is like, what inspired you to become a filmmaker, ma'am? Why you choose filmmaking?
Um, Actually, to begin with, I am I read lots of stories, and during my childhood, my mother used to tell me the folk tales and the story in the like the story of the king and the queen and uh, s- so many stories which we call we which are our folk tales here in Meghalaya. So like those time when she start telling me the stories, I I compare with my other siblings when they listen to the story. Like I saw they're just listening, but for me, I am visualizing the story. Like I saw the real king, I saw the real queen, how they dress, and yeah. So that story from my childhood, it is in my mind. Like I don't know how I will be into filmmaking, but those stories they inspire me to be a filmmaker.
Okay. And ma'am, what did you study like during your graduation days, college days?
Actually, I am an English honors. Um, like I haven't complete my graduation, but only in my second year I dropped out.
Okay. Ma'am, have you been to like in film school also?
No, I haven't been to any film school. I learned it like it's my ex-husband actually. He is into mass media department that time. So like he taught me a little bit about the script and about the screenplay. Yeah, that's how I am into this field. Actually, I don't study. I don't went to any course in this field.
Ma'am, then how did you like before making your films? Like, did you assist with someone?
I assist my ex-husband only. Our first movie. It's the name is Cobb. It's about a handicapped boy, and I assist him. Like he's the director that time, so I just watch how he direct the angles, how he direct the like the facial expression, how the scene goes, and that's how I learned from that only. So in the next film, I like he gave me a chance to be a director.
Okay. Ma'am, was it like your first film? Like, if I'm pronouncing the word wrong, please correct it. Lung You Slaek?
No, Slaek is my eight, 18th film. Yeah, 18th film.
Before that, you have directed 17 films.
17th film.
Oh, wow, that's
I started directing since 2008.
okay, okay, okay. Great, ma'am. So, ma'am, what was your experience while making your like first film, ma'am? Your first film, sir.
Because I'm not going I'm not studying any course because I don't assist someone who is so much professional, so I it's kind of very trouble. It's yeah, it's trouble, and like sometimes I forgot the continuity. That's the main problem. Yeah, like uh, I concentrate on this the master shot, and then because I didn't follow up the continuity, so that's why when we take the close up shot, we really miss it that time. Yeah, but I in the end I'm glad that we have finally completed my first film. Like even though there are flaws, we tried and correct it in editing.
And ma'am, like, were you scared or feared, like, while making your film?
At first, I'm scared. I'm very much scared. Like, I don't know, this film, this story, which I am presenting to the world, especially in our place, because I'm making that movie in our language. So at first, I'm scared. Maybe I don't know, it will connect with the audience or not. So it took me 1 month, I think, like to learn that people really love my story.
Okay. And ma'am, what was your like parents' reaction like when you said you want to go into film industry, want to become a filmmaker? Were they okay with it?
Uh, in the beginning, because when I start to be in the filmmaking field, I'm already a mother. So, and being from a Christian family, my mother especially, she's is really against it, and I I don't feel like telling her that I have completed the film. Like, when we start something, we used to tell our family first that, see, I'm doing this. I need your blessing. I need your prayers. But to my mother, she thought that the filmmaking is a worldly thing, no? So even after releasing the film, also she knew nothing about it. And she came to know, when she came to know that I am doing it, she's quite upset with it. But I'm happy that with the earning which I got from the film, I got to help my family. I got to help my mother, especially because she's not keeping well that time. So, and after a few more directorial, she started to accept me as a filmmaker. And I told her also that, see, it's you who inspired me. You tell me the story, and it's there in my head. So if I wouldn't be me. Like, if I walk in other field, if I'll not be happy. So if I am able to tell the story, what is going on in my mind, if I express all those feelings, then only I'll be happy. I'll be me, that real me. So yeah, from that time she started to accept me.
Okay. And ma'am, how can we see like your film? Like you have said, you have made so many films. Like currently, it's showing anywhere.
Actually, all my 18 films, I like, here in Meghalaya, we don't have that film policy or any OTT platform in our state. So even the theater also, we have only two theater. So it's kind of very difficult. We in our own state also, we are still struggle to screen our film. For me, if I give up that time when there is no theater to screen our film, I won't be here. I don't give up. I start this touring cinema. Like, I tour from one village to another village. For I think it's been 17 years. I think yeah, almost 16 to 17 years. So um first four movies, I think we for first four movies, we sell our film through DVDs that time. We dub the film in DVD and CD. So we sell that in all the market days. There are there are so many village in Jaintia Hills. So I start traveling from one village to another village. So I take my VCDs in the bag, and I start showing people that, see, I'm making this film, so please buy it. Sometimes they buy that VCD just for the sake of helping me, because yeah. So from that time, I think after four films, the piracy started. People start copying the films, and then we are selling it for 200 per DVD that time. So, but when the people started to crack and copy it. They sell it for 50, for 30 sometimes. So so I I think of another way because selling DVDs and CDs has completely stopped because on if we we sell around 50, it's all over the market. So I think about another way how to sell the film. So we start meeting the headman from the village. So there in each and every village here they have this community hall. So I told them like if you let me screen my film here, I'll be giving a donation to your village, or maybe I'll share you a few percentage. So yeah, from that year we started. I think 2008, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 or 12 we started to tour from one village to another village. We took our own projector, our own sound system, and then we travel from one village to another village. And then some village they are happy with the donation, some village they want the percentage system. We give them 20% like that. So till now there is no proper theater where we can screen our film, and even OTT also it's not there. So that's why my film is not going outside. But my latest film, Ka Chithi now, we have submitted to different festival. Recently, it was screened in Manipur in the Northeast Film Festival, and then it was selected in Bengaluru also. So it was screened there. Now we are trying to submit to other festival. So maybe uh, the people who want to watch film from our state, if we are selected in that festival, they will be able to watch the film there.
Mm. Ma'am, Ka Chithi, which is which went to Bengaluru, and you have won an award as well for Best Director. And
Yes.
congratulations, ma'am, first of all.
Thank
Ma'am,
you
so
so much.
it is like your first time like you are submitting to film festival.
Uh, you most like I submit, but then we are not selected. It's you most like it's the first film which I started to do the sound location. Otherwise, my previous film was dubbed in the studio. All the voice, all the sound effect, it's all dubbed in the studio. So from Young Slaek, I started with uh, the location sounds, sing sound. So I I started to grow from there only, like as a filmmaker, because it's those time we are always like every filmmakers here, only except a few who understand what is meant to be selected in festival, and what kind of film you have to, what type of film you have to make to be able to select it in the festival. So all those times I'm making commercial, it's completely commercial, uh, which we can see in maybe in Bollywood or Hollywood, some many of the scene, even though it's the story here which happening here, but then uh, the way we shoot, the way we shoot the angles and all everything, it's somewhere we have seen that. But from Jung Slack, I try to change. I try to change what from the previous directorial. So I started to learn about this sing sound. I've started to learn about color. I've started to learn about screenplay and so many things. So yeah, but unfortunately, Jung was like it's just one experiment for me. Experiment. So I've started from there. I can call it a feature film also. I can call it um, a short film also. It's just 1 hour, 13 minutes, I think 12 minutes. Yeah. So, but when I start Kachiti, I have it's already there in my mind that this film will be a feature film, and it somewhere it's not too commercial. It's an art thing is also there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ma'am, for Ka Chithi, how the idea came, ma'am, for the story?
for the story. Kachiti, why I write Kachiti? Why I come with this idea of Kachiti? Uh, to preserve all those times, like we used to write letters. Remember? We used to write letters to. There are so many columns in even in a magazine, even in our local newspaper. Also, there is a pen pal section. No, you remember? Like there the the people who want to connect with each other from different state, and or maybe from the same state but different village, different town. So like they give their address to the newspaper or the magazine. So whoever want to connect, they just take the address from there, and then they start writing letters. So interestingly, I was writing to one of my friend where I saw his name in the magazine. He's also from Nepal. He's also from Nepal, but his parents, his father is in the army. They were staying in Tawang that time. So that time when we exchanged letter, I haven't seen Tawang, but when he write the letter to me, he has described everything about Tawang. It's I feel like I have been there. So same thing. I also tell him about the story here. Like we belong to a matrilineal society. Like our surname will be given to our mother, not from our father. So I tell him that story. He's also very interested with that. So yeah, to preserve that, I feel that in any film in Meghalaya, there is nothing as such to preserve those times. So I took a chance to to revive that memory, and then I come with the idea of Kachiti. Kachiti is in English the letters.
Okay. And ma'am, how long it took to like complete the writing process? How many drafts you have
Mm.
written?
Mm. So I think I write this the story in 4 to 5 months to construct it, like to construct the whole idea and to make it into a film. So after writing it alone, then I met my DOP and also our sound recordish. So we sit together and then we try to treat the scene. It's not a complete screenplay, but instead we are just treating the scene which I have written. So that it took us another 1 month, and then we started with the audition, and we started with the audition and scouting of location, and then we gave the workshop for the artists, and then we started shooting in 2020. We started shooting in the month of April, I think, 2020. So by the end of the 2020, the lockdown happened. Yeah, COVID. So like I'm staying in Clarion. My DOP is staying in Shillong. So I'm not able to went and check the film. So if there is any reshoot or we can't check it. So yeah, in 2023, we started again, and there is lots of reshoot, and then most of the character they already change the feature, and even the some of them have gained weight, and it really took us lots of time to reshape them again.
Okay. And man, what was like the post production work, like editing, sound designing?
Yeah. So it's Ka Chithi also. I'm not really satisfied satisfied because first thing it's the COVID. We can walk continuously. So even though the post production is in the head, what how do I want my film to how do I want to present my film, but due to the lockdown, 2 years lockdown, it's like I completely forgot what I have visualized my film 2 years back. So we end up reshoot and then change through editing, and then yeah, we look for a colorist, and we have to go to Delhi and then for the color, and then we started looking for um, the person who the who did the mastering and mixing. So we start to look, like, it was not as planned from the beginning. It was like, yeah, we have did this film, we have completed, now where shall we take it? So it was like that. We check the mistake, and then we find, like, we try to look for a solution, and then it is not pre-planned. It's
And
really post.
okay, okay. And ma'am, how big was the crew? Like, how many members were there in the crew?
I think in the crew we are around 20 people. Yeah, like the DOP and DOP and his assistant, and one who the one who operate drone. Yeah, everyone, sound and his assistant, and we have the costume designer, the makeup artist, and we have the line producer and his team and the crew and the lights. Yeah, around 20 people.
Ma'am, were you producing your film by your own, or were there producers as well?
Actually, we are a group of three friends. So, the financial part, my two friends were taking care, and creativity parts, I take care of everything. So it's like I'm not only directing it, I'm also co-producing it. Like, I take care of the marketing, I take care of the publicity and everything. Yeah.
And ma'am, currently it is screening anywhere.
Till now, we are waiting for the state central library, belongs to the government. So we are waiting for the permission. I think we will start screening from the month of May, first week, and at the same time, we are still touring in the village also.
Ma'am, currently are you like doing any future projects of your currently doing writing or shooting something?
Yeah, I plan to start my new film. Start with my writing team. We will start in the month of April, mid of April, I think. We will start with that. I don't know, but I think this time I can't go with a very high budget, because Ka Chithi, it costs around 32 lakhs. So now I don't know how we will collect. So far we have collect from the village around 8 to 9 lakhs. So now we depend on the State Central Library for the collection. So at present, I don't feel like if there is no other platform like OTT or any platform given by the I mean any help from the government, I don't think like I can start with another big project. But I will do a small budget one which I can screen in the village only, because we have to think about the return also. I am a single mother now. I have three growing up children. My eldest daughter is in mass media department now. She's she's following my footstep now maybe. So yeah, I have to take care of that. If there is no proper income from the work which I did, then I will not be able to take care of their education. And yeah, so that's why I have to uh, think about the return which I will not stop. I will keep going, but I'll see. I will look at the situation whether this time I can make because if you make good films to travel to festival, you will have to spend the 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs will not be sufficient. You have to definitely cross the 25, 30 lakhs because everything is expensive now. Camera, DOP, color, everything. They are all expensive. But I will not stop. I will keep making movies. Be it, I'll keep telling stories. Be it a low budget one. Be it a feature film. Be it a short film. But I will keep selling my stories.
Okay. Ma'am, like if your daughter comes and says like I want to become a filmmaker, like what will be your reaction?
And she already told me that. She already told me that see, I don't. I only guide my children. I only guide them. Like I want to see also what their interest with. So for my daughter, she has started acting. She is also playing as the main character in Ka Chithi. She has started acting since she is 2.5 years. Yes. So after she complete her HSLC, she already told me that I want to be a filmmaker. So I told her when she gave her entrance in St. Anthony's College, Shillong, I told her, see, I know a lot of the teachers there, but I wouldn't talk to them. If you are really interested, you have to prove me that you have to prove me, and you have to prove yourself also that you are capable uh, to do. And the entrance is the first step. So she did it well, and then she came in the first list. Yeah, and she have so many plans. Like, see, but to be honest with you, I sometimes I feel like giving up because there is no return. Like to make a big budget film, there is no return. I feel like giving up. So, but then, like I told you, if I'm not making film, I'll not be happy. Whatever I do, I'll not be happy. I'll be in stress. Like to be able to express whatever here and here, that is that is the bliss. So, but I told my daughter, I will work hard. I will keep making movies, and then we will earn from the whatever it is, the short film or the low budget film. But then, but for you, if you make film, don't make film like what I'm doing. If you want to I will make you be able to stand on your own feet, that if you are making an art film or you are making a commercial film, but you do in a good way, not this way. So I told her to like stick to that, and don't, I'm there. I'm there. I'll be there. So whenever she's ready, she will not be a filmmaker like me. Sometime down, sometime up. I want her to keep growing. So she understood that, and I think she is going in the right track now.
Okay, okay. And ma'am, if somebody wants to like assist you, become your assistant director, like how they can approach you?
Um, there are lots of them who want to be as an AD, and in Ka Chithi also there are two three of them. But the thing is that if they really want to be, I want them to really spend the time, give their time. I don't want them to just come and say that, "Ah, I want to be your AD," without knowing anything about the film. I want them to read together with me, and to even give me some ideas also. So I don't want to just keep guiding them. No, so I want them to come together, and then we spend some time together in the pre-production. So yeah, if only they are willing to spend their time, not giving excuses, I'll be fine with it.
Ma'am, if you could recommend few films, like your favorite films and filmmakers, ma'am.
Sorry.
If you could, ma'am, recommend few films and filmmakers, your favorite films and filmmakers, ma'am.
Um, I like Zoya actor. I like the way she tell her story. It's like she's too advanced. She's too advanced. I mean, how can a woman like really? Uh, Sometimes I think like, uh, if Zoya actor being a woman, she can do that. Why not I? So she really inspired me, and I really like her film. How she mixed with the really, she's really updated herself, like what's happening right now, and so many thoughts and so many feelings which have been, I mean, uh, which is there inside the box. She's being able to, through her actors, she express all those feelings, all those opinions. Yeah.
Ma'am, any filmmakers from Meghalaya, any films from Meghalaya you want to recommend?
Yeah, Mbak Pradeep Purba and Dominic Sangma. I saw how Mbak Pradeep also grow. I grew watching his film. I grew up watching his film. One of his film, Come On Bajwat. It's if you watch that film, it's like the old film, which Mithun have act, Govinda have act. It was like pure Bollywood film. So, but then he also grew, and then he now he make art film. Like, for me, art is it's like you're telling a story which is really real, which really make people feel when they watch that film. They feel like they are the one who, like, they are the one who who is that in that character. We're talking the feeling of those people, the opinion of those people. So I've seen Bak Pradeep grow, and how Dominic also grow, and I they have, Pradeep, he's my mentor. Like anything, any suggestion, I will always bring him up, and then all typing message. to him and then asking him to give me an advice or a suggestion. Yeah.
Ma'am, my last question is, if somebody wants to become a filmmaker, what advice would you give to them, ma'am?
See, I will base from here only, from Meghalaya first, from the roots itself. See, the government is not supporting the filmmakers till now in Meghalaya. It's there is not even a single filmmaker sent by the government of Meghalaya to expose themselves in festivals like the IFE in Goa and yeah. So for a new filmmaker, if they want to be in this field, they have to really be patient. They have to really be patient. They must not be uh, in a hurry to swallow everything at the same time. We have to go step by step and be patient. To be a filmmaker, it's one it's a very beautiful thing because whatever you feel, whatever you want to say something which you are against something, you you can tell them by the example you have given in your film. So yeah, you have to, now when you want to be a filmmaker, you have to present that thoughts, that feelings, that opinions the way it has to be presented to the world. So that's why you, because we don't have a very we don't have a an institute or a training school here or a training institute which they where they train filmmakers here. We don't have that. All you have to do is to dedicate and to learn, because nowadays online everything you can submit in many online classes, maybe workshop, and then yeah, so you have to be really very patient to be a good filmmaker. Yeah.
Ma'am, thank you so much, ma'am, for joining. Such a pleasure, ma'am, to be able to talk to you. And thank you.
Thank you so much too for having me.